Friday morning, and it's the 26th of September. Sun's just come up in Michigan City, and we're going to take off and go do the poop. That's what we call the pump out. Let's go do the poop. After we do the poop, which is the worst part of boating, we'll head over to the Chicago area. Goodbye to Michigan City and our power plant, and we are heading to Jackson Park, Outer Harbor, hopefully. We want to go to the Science and Industry Museum. We go across the lake, about 30 miles. Well, the weather this morning, the prediction was that there would be 0 to 1 foot waves and virtually no wind. We got 16.5 knot winds, and you probably can't tell. Of course you can't in the video, but we've got 2 and 3 footers, sometimes 3 to 4 foot rollers, but we're bouncing a bit more than we thought. We're about halfway across Lake Michigan to Chicago. We got about 15 more miles to go. Probably can't see it well unless you were to really zoom, but the Chicago skyline's over there and the smog. And we've been listening to the Coast Guard for a couple hours on the radio with the fire department doing a search for a reported man overboard, which is kind of sad. Alright, we're just passing over the Illinois state line from Indiana, and we'll be in Illinois waters soon, and then we'll be going over here to Jackson Park. Okay, we're getting closer to Chicago. Again, downtown is right here in the haze. Might not see it well on the video unless you zoom. Had planes going into O'Hare over us. Close. Chicago. Okay, we're entering the Jackson Park Outer Harbor Marina. We made it across Lake Michigan. It's like a nice park here. Hopefully. It's a good place. We think this is the Obama Presidential Library being built. This big monolith thing. Please enjoy the sights and sounds of our trip through the Science and Industry Museum and through the Japanese Garden in the south side of Chicago. There's a full-size jet. This place is cool. It's like the Smithsonian. Over there they're showing a tornado. This locomotive went 112 miles per hour, steam, 1893. The record setting. Which capsule's that? Looks all burnt like a real one. Apollo 8. You in the vortex? Boats in each of these years. Imagine the thousands of lives lost. Look at 1942. All those ships lost. And then it died off as the hunter-killer squads became better. There it is, a U-505 German U-boat submarine. The actual one they captured. They've got it down in here in the museum. Isn't that cool? They planned to capture it, they damaged it, got it to surface, got them to abandon ship, and then boarded it. You see the props. Big shafts, prop shafts. There were bullet and shell holes all over the conning tower, which will show you in a picture. You can see one on the side right there between the railings. In an attempt to scuttle the U-boat, the Germans opened the sea strainer and let the water in, but an American serviceman who boarded noticed the open sea strainer and closed it and earned the Silver Star. They tried to scuttle the ship with this, undoing the sea strainer. Right there. That's the sea strainer. You put the cap back on, see it's got a strainer in it. Engines. It's the captain's bunk. Not much to it. The radio operators where the Enigma machines were.
On board, just one for all men on board. You had more commissioned officers up here, upper ranking men. They get slightly better quarters, but this still would have been just packed with tins and crates of food, as well as dirty rags and water. They're able to wade through it and go all the way to that big wheel at the back of the room. 12 o'clock.
These trains.
The kids would love this.
You start. Trains going all around.
Oh, there it goes.
Did it.
I wonder how often.
Spacecraft that sent three crew members around the moon. And that happened before this space landing. So Apollo 8 is a very famous
Yeah, I'm like, I couldn't even, I can't keep my hand there long enough to melt it. It's too cold.
It's there on glacier. So this is the Museum of Science and Industry, and it is huge and it's fabulous. We probably saw 1/4 of it in 4 hours, would be my guess. And it was one of the best museums we've ever been in.
Yeah.
And we've been all over the world in museums. Don't you think?
Yeah, similar to the Smithsonian.
It's like the Smithsonian. All right. We're going to walk to a Japanese garden. Okay, so that's one of the marinas I thought about going into. I think it's the 59th Street Marina. But yeah, you have to get under a 10-foot bridge. This is the museum we were just in, Science and Industry. And we're now in the Japanese gardens. Looking around and relaxing. There's, this is Chicago
deep dish
pizza.
Yeah, the Chicago special.
At Giordano's.
It's huge.